Ayo, what up, guys, and welcome back to another video. As you guys see by the title, I'm going to give you guys some like animes to watch for like a beginner, and maybe if you're not a beginner, like some animes that you guys can watch. And I feel like most people did already watch these if they're not a beginner, but if you are a beginner, these are good animes to start with. So I'm going to give you guys 10, and the first one I'm going to before I start on, so I'm not gonna like give a whole like description of like the anime like in the video, but if you do want to like check what these animes are about, I'm going to write them down in the description box below, like I did with my Netflix TV shows that I did a while back. So if you do want to see what it's about, just check the description box, and I'm going to write down like a little gist so you guys can get hooked on to these animes, and then like if you can watch it, like what app or where you can watch it, and I'll like put where you guys can watch these. Okay, so the first one I want to like say is Attack on Titans. This was like I stopped watching anime for like a few months, and then I started watching anime again like in the summer last year, and I watched Attack on Titans first, and that it just like made me really attached to the anime. So it's just like I'm really attached to Attack on Titans for many odd reasons, but I just really like the anime. And then like it's also one of my favorites, so it's like if anyone ever asks me like what anime they should watch, I always say like that, or like other ones is like a must watch, you know. Okay, and then the next one I have is Boku no Hero Academia, or in English it's called My Hero Academia. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Academia. It's not Academia. I'm not sure, but that's also like a good like anime to watch for like a beginner, but like it's also like a really overhyped anime. So if you want to watch it, if you don't want to start watching it, you can like search up other stuff, or you can like watch like other people like saying stuff, but it's like a really like general anime that a lot of people watch. Like if you'll talk about it, a lot of like people are gonna be like, oh my god, I watched that, you know. Okay, and then the next one is Ouran High School Host Club. This was also like, this anime was like one of the animes that I started watching it because I was like, oh my god, I'm tired of like watching like overhyped animes, like at least like hyped animes that are like in my family, and nobody in my family watched this. And I watched this like three years ago, and it's such a good anime. I'm just sad that there's not like a second season, and I don't think they've like the first season like I think ended like 10 years ago, so like they haven't like called out with a second season for like, they haven't announced anything for 10 years. So I mean, everyone still has hope, because you know, why not, because this anime is really good, so you should watch it. And then the next one is, okay, so this is the first ever sports anime that I watched, and it's called Big Wind Up. It's a baseball anime, and I was like obsessed with it. Like I think like when quarantine, like I think when spring break started, I started watching this anime, and it just like I got so attached to it, and I just like love everyone in the I love everybody in the like show, like in the anime, and like everyone just like, because like this one kid, his name is Mihashi, and like this other kid Abe, or like Abe in English, and like he like came new to this team, like everybody else did, I guess, like, but like he came new to the team, and he has like really like he's like anxious all the time, because his old team would always like bully him because he's not doing it correctly. But he's like, because he's a person who throws the thing, I forgot what they call it, the thrower, I'm not sure, I forgot, but the person who, is it a pitcher, I don't know, who does the, like throws the ball, and then Abe or Abe is the one who like sits in the back and like gives them signals on which type of throw to throw, and they just like bonded, and he was like, don't worry, like I'll always help you, like I'm going to be here from the beginning to end. And it just made me so like, I love it, you know, I just love it. So you guys should watch it. That's like yeah. And then Banana Fish. Oh my god, Banana Fish is a good anime. But I hate my cousin Tasnia, and I mean it's mostly Tasnia, but I did it. She was in the car, but like it was New Year's. It was like New Year's Eve, and I think actually it was New Year's because it was like after midnight, and we were all going back to our house, and Tasnia was like she wasn't like paying attention to what she was saying, and she she said the biggest spoiler ever, and it made me so like it got me upset because I wasn't watching it then, but I was like I'm gonna start watching it like soon when I have time, and I was just like so upset because she like spoiled it, and I got so mad at her, you know? Yeah, thank you. But it's such a good anime. It's like about this kid who's like 16 and he's in like this gang and like mafia business, and it's like based in New York, I think, and it's like it goes so deep into it, like you get to see like how these people actually like think and how these things work, and it's crazy. Okay, next one, Given. I really like Given because I'm really like into like bands, not like school bands, I mean they're good, but I mean like bands, like people like who play like drums, guitars, and they go out and they're like, oh, you know, I like really like the stuff. Two college kids and a high school kid, they were already in a band, and then this one kid, he wanted to learn how to play the guitar, and then this other like the high school kid finds him and he's like, oh, you have a guitar? And he's like, yeah, but I don't know how to play it. So then he teaches him, and then they become friends, and then he joined the band, and it's just so cute, like everyone bonding, so cute. Watch it. Okay, Haikyuu. This is another sports anime, but this time it's about volleyball, and like this one is like way longer than Big Wind Up. Big Wind Up's 2 seasons, and I'm pretty sure Haikyuu is like 4 seasons. Like I think the 4th season came out, or it's like still coming out. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like also really cute. I like it because like this one kid, Kageyama, and Hinata, like they were rival teams in middle school, and like Hinata hated him and he also hated him because they're like, oh, like you suck, like blah 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 blah, you know? And then when high school comes, boom, they're on the same team, and they're like, no, that's stupid, like you suck, I don't want to be in the same team as you. But the captain is like, excuse me, what? And then they like get in a whole fight, and the captain gets mad, and then they have to like prove their point that they're meant to be on this team. So it's really cute, and you guys should watch it because you get to see like everybody bond over time and see like everyone just like coming together and playing volleyball, and you like learn about volleyball too. It's like most like sports anime, you actually like get to learn a lot about these sports, and it's like crazy, like wow. Okay, another one is Blood Lad. I like this because it's like supernatural kind of, because it's like in place in the demon world, and like this vampire dude, and it's like there's like different parts of the demon world, and like every part has like a leader or a king, and in order to be that, you have to kill the current like leader, you know? So it's like really interesting, and this like human girl comes into the demon world, and this one leader is trying to figure out how to like send her back to the human world. So it's like really interesting, and you get to see like all these like different types of like demons and like fighting, and it's like also really cute. So you should watch it. It's not like cute like, you know, but it's like a really like interesting anime that you would watch, like that. I really liked it. I think it's only 1 season, pretty sure it's only 1 season because I only watched 1 season, but it is 2 seasons for that anime. Someone like drop it down in the comments below. Okay, another one is Demon Slayer. Okay, this is another basic like anime that everyone's like in love with, and there's by far only 1 season, and it's about like this dude, like these group of people like slaying demons, and you have to like, before you do slay demons, you have to do this whole like thing, so you get like certified, I guess. And like this dude, like he just like puts his whole heart on everything out, like heart and soul out to like just slay these demons, you know? And then another one is Death Note. It's also like a pretty basic anime that a lot of people watched. This was like probably the first or second, I think this was the second anime I've ever watched, like, and this was like years ago. I'm not sure, like 2014, not 14, okay, not that early, like, okay, maybe, I don't know, like 15, 16-ish, like 14, 15, 16, those like time era. This like, I watched this, and it's like about this like notebook where if you write someone down, like write someone's name down, they die. So like this kid found it, and he was like writing all these like criminals' names down, and if you just write their names down, they're just gonna die of a heart attack. But if you write their name down, and then if you write down like how you want them to die, that's gonna happen. So yeah, that's crazy. If you really liked this episode, why am I saying if you like this episode, if you guys like this what is this, a video, if you guys really like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, or subscribe. But you know what, the world does not control you, boo. But honestly, thank you for watching. But if you do want to see more like videos like this, or more like review videos, or more videos like relating to like TV shows, movies, animes, dramas, stuff like that, just comment down below. Like, I'm free this whole summer, like I don't even think we're gonna go out anywhere. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.